deck. Okay? Are you following me? Confused? So anyway, we need the shop drawing so that we can do the fabrication. In addition to the preparation of the shop drawing, engineering will have to consider procedures that will help the construction. I'm referring to lifting procedures because when you the top side normally consists of 3 sections. The bottom part is the sub-cellar deck, the second level is the cellar deck, and the next level is the main deck. So this will be fabricated separately on the ground. So when the sub-cellar deck is already completed and the cellar deck is ready for lifting, then you have to lift the cellar deck on top of the sub-cellar deck. That is where you will need a lifting procedure because engineering must determine the size of the shackle, the size of the sling, the elevation of the lift, the capacity of the crane to lift. Maybe you need 1 crane, maybe you need 2 cranes, and also they will have to consider the layout of the yard because you are going to lift this and put this on top. Maybe 1 crane on that side, 1 crane on this side, and they will lift this and move so the area must be clear. There must be enough space. The problem is, if you fabricate this without looking ahead, once you finish, and now you are going to do the lifting to install, and then you find that you don't have the space for the crane to move, big problem. You see? That's why in the engineering, as I said, they develop the shop drawings. These shop drawings will be used to fabricate, and then they are going to take a look at the other requirement and prepare the procedure. Okay? So that will basically be the engineering scope to help construction. Any question?
Thường triển khai shop drawing thì
engineering
nhóm nào thường hay nhóm nào?
nền tảng thì cái thực
Thiết kế thi công.
Các bạn đã hiểu sơ là cái shop drawing nó là vẽ thành nó chi tiết ra cái chi tiết nhỏ nhất. Trên cái chi tiết đấy thì người ta có đánh số key mark để mà xác định được vị trí lắp ráp, vị trí lắp ráp, kích thước đấy, và có cả format vị trí của những hàng. Đấy là shop drawing thì tức là với bất cứ một cái kết cấu nào thì nó cũng đều có từng những cái chi tiết khác nhau để mà lắp ráp vào thì nó sẽ bao gồm nhiều chi tiết nhỏ. Những cái chi tiết nhỏ đấy sẽ phải đi theo nó là shop drawing. Về phần lifting thì do layout, trước khi mà layout thì mình cần phải tính toán cái phương án cẩu, và xem có thể mình sẽ dùng 1 cẩu, 2 cẩu hoặc nhiều cẩu. Thì để mà lắp, ví dụ lắp một cái dàn lên thì nó gồm mấy tầng đó, thì ban đầu nó nằm dưới đất, sau đó mình sẽ nhấc lên để đặt lên, thì mình phải tính đến cái phương án cẩu xem cái vị trí không gian nó có đủ chưa.
Liên quan đến layout, bố trí layout mặt bằng. Ok, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just a simple explanation. I go back. You can see this piece. This piece is a completed piece. When I say shop drawing, engineering will make a shop drawing. So maybe this one here is piece mark number 1, piece mark number 2, piece mark number 3, piece mark number 4, 5, 6, 7. So there will be 7 piece marks. And engineering will indicate the length from here to here, the detail. If there is going to be a curve, then the shop drawing will show the curve. If it's going to be a straight cut, then the shop drawing will show the straight cut. So in the shop, you are going to fabricate this as one piece, another piece, another piece, another piece. So these are all fabricated as separate pieces. From the shop, after they fabricate in the shop, they bring these pieces to this location. And then one by one, they are going to assemble to complete this structure. So this structure consists of the pieces that is fabricated in the shop. And then you do the same for this, you do the same for this, you do the same for each part. So it is a very big structure. So in order to fabricate this big structure, we have to separate piece by piece. And each piece will have a piece mark. Piece mark, because this piece is piece number 1, piece number 2. So I fabricate all this in the shop, bring it to the yard, and do the assemble piece by piece until I am able to assemble the big structure. Okay? That is why I said engineering will prepare the shop drawing. The shop drawing is a piece by piece detail. And when you do the assembly, when you are going to complete the assembly of this one, there is going to be a weld map. There is going to be a weld map. This weld map is going to be used by QA/QC because this weld map will show the weld number. Weld number 1, weld number 2, how many welds are there. And then they are going to do the weld. If there are going to be, let us say, 15 weld joints here, then they are going to have a summary for this structure with 15 weld joints. And this will indicate the type of NDT required. There will be location wherein the NDT requirement is MPI. Some location will be UT. But the weld map will show the weld number and it will show the NDT requirement. Okay? So, that is engineering. Now, this is the yard layout. This is an example of the yard layout. What I'm saying is, these pieces are fabricated separately. If you are going to bring this piece, for example, above this piece, that means you should have the crane to be able to bring this piece to that location there. And then next one should be this and bring to that location there. That is why it is very important that you take a look how you are going to lift this item, bring it to another location. You should consider the rotation or the routing of the crane and make sure that you have the space, there is no interference, so that you can move one piece to where you want to bring it. And also the layout should be by sequence. if this is the first one that you are going to leave, it should be on the outside. You don't want to fabricate the first piece to live on the inside. And then if you want to bring it out, then maybe you cannot. Very difficult. That is why it's very important to study the yard area, determine how you are going to installation sequence, and then you fabricate